An increase of 2 degrees Celsius, about 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit, in Earth's average temperature might seem insignificant, but it can lead to a cascade of changes with profound implications for humanity and the planet. Here's why even such a seemingly small increase can be devastating. Sea level rise. As the planet warms, vast amounts of ice from the polar ice caps and glaciers melt, releasing previously trapped water into the oceans. In addition to this influx of meltwater, seawater expands when it warms. This combination leads to a significant rise in sea levels. Coastal cities, which host a large fraction of the world's population, are in danger of becoming inundated. Additionally, many island nations face the existential threat of complete submersion. Saltwater intrusion into freshwater aquifers poses further challenges, risking the potable water supply for many communities. Loss of biodiversity. With global temperatures shifting, many species find their traditional habitats becoming unsuitable. While some species can migrate to new areas that meet their habitat needs, others, particularly those in specialized or isolated habitats, might not have anywhere to go or might not be able to migrate quickly enough. As a result, many species face extinction. The loss or drastic reduction of particular species can send shockwaves through ecosystems, disrupting established relationships and reducing the overall biodiversity and health of the environment. Ocean acidification. As the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere rises, a significant portion is absorbed by the oceans. Once dissolved in seawater, CO2 forms carbonic acid, which subsequently lowers the ocean's pH, making it more acidic. This change in acidity has profound implications for marine life. Many marine organisms, such as corals, rely on carbonate ions to build their calcium carbonate structures. As the oceans become more acidic, the concentration of these vital ions diminishes, making it difficult for these organisms to thrive or even survive. More extreme weather events. One consequence of a warmer planet is that the atmosphere can retain more moisture. This results in heavier and more intense rainfall events, leading to flooding in many areas. At the same time, the alteration of atmospheric patterns, sometimes related to shifting jet streams, can cause certain regions to experience prolonged drought conditions or severe heat waves. These extreme weather events not only pose direct threats to human safety but also impact food production, water availability, and infrastructure. Impacts on agriculture. Farming, which relies heavily on consistent climatic conditions, is significantly impacted by global temperature increases. In some areas, rising temperatures might make it too hot for traditional crops to grow, while in others, a longer growing season could potentially increase yields. However, the unpredictability brought about by changing precipitation patterns, combined with the potential for more frequent extreme weather events, generally poses challenges for farmers worldwide. This can lead to food shortages, economic downturns in regions reliant on agriculture, and increased food prices globally. Economic costs. The economic toll of a warming planet is immense. Infrastructure, ranging from roads to buildings, is at risk from flooding, hurricanes, or rising sea levels. Agriculture faces potential losses from unpredictable weather patterns and changing growing conditions. Health costs escalate as heat-related ailments rise and diseases, previously confined to certain areas, expand their range. Human health risks. Direct exposure to extreme heat can cause a spectrum of health issues from heat exhaustion to potentially fatal heat strokes. Moreover, the spread of diseases becomes more prevalent as warmer conditions allow disease vectors, like mosquitoes, to thrive in regions they previously couldn't inhabit, leading to outbreaks of diseases like malaria or dengue. Social and political strain. As certain regions become inhospitable due to climate-related changes, there will be a mass movement of climate refugees. This migration can lead to overpopulation in certain regions, straining resources. Competition for dwindling resources, combined with territorial disputes, can also result in conflicts or wars. Tipping points and feedback loops. The Earth's climate system is intricate and interconnected. As temperatures rise, we risk triggering tipping points that could lead to further rapid changes. For example, the melting of permafrost releases trapped methane, a potent greenhouse gas, which can further accelerate global warming. Similarly, large-scale forest diebacks reduce the planet's capability to sequester carbon, again exacerbating the warming trend. Loss of ice sheets and glaciers. The complete melting of major ice reservoirs, like the Greenland and West Antarctic ice sheets, would result in a multi-meter sea level rise, far beyond current projections. This would drastically reshape coastlines worldwide, displacing millions. Additionally, many rivers and freshwater systems rely on glaciers for a portion of their flow. As these glaciers shrink or disappear, those water sources become less reliable, affecting both human populations and the ecosystems relying on them. The international community, through agreements like the Paris Agreement, has recognized the potential catastrophic impacts of a 2 degrees Celsius or greater increase in global temperatures and has set targets to limit global warming well below this level. However, achieving these targets requires coordinated global action and a transition to more sustainable economic and energy systems.